Hey guys, it's SirReasoner here, and man, oh my god, I have been so excited. I'm not a big YouTuber, so getting hold of Sombra early or going to BlizzCon was very, very difficult for me to do. But as we can see here, we finally got onto the PTR, and like instantly after work, got it recorded, now got it down. And first map we see is Antarctica, which is May's home world and how she was born. The witch can actually live, and I'm happy about it. So the first thing we want to actually drop right into is actually the new modes. So as you can see, we have multiple looks. We have competitive season, so that stays as it is. Arcade is where you have multiple gameplays, and quick play is where you play like competitive, but it's no season in. And then we have this nice look. So here we have all brawls, such as everything you're seeing now, which was you know, the 5-way soldiers. We're all soldiers now. You have 6v6, so you got all the library of brawls. If nobody's been actually reading, watching the BlizzCon, we then have no limits, which is pretty much you play exactly how quick play is now. So you can play 6 characters of the same one, but in the new quick play you can't do that. So that's a little weird thing. Mysterious heroes is pretty much the game chooses your character. You stick to it until you die. You then have a 3-on-3 elimination, which is pretty cool. So you have, if you get 6 friends, 3-on-3, and then mystery duel is pretty much a 1v1. So when you get angry, 1v1 me, bro. And then you got the nice loot boxes at the top. So you got 9. You can get a total of 3 loot boxes at a time, which is brilliant. Now let's go into the skins. I was so excited to see that. And with Sombra skin, they are actually pretty cool, and I liked it. And as you can see, I mean, it was only PTR, so it didn't really make a difference, but I'm sorry, I did love the lava one really, really well. And we just keep on going, and they all look so sick. If I could get every one of them, I would. The only one I wasn't too pleased with was the Les Muertas. I probably said this really badly, but the Mexican, those ones, punk ones, which was for me, didn't like it, but those ones, the icy one, when I saw that at BlizzCon, oh my Lord, I loved it. The moment I'm saving all my loot crates for this one moment, so that I can actually go there, get it, and get ready to do it. But instantly, I'm going straight into quick play, and no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm going to arcade where I can play, because if I go quick play, there's a chance I can't play Sombra because everyone is going to play Sombra. And as you can see in the next few seconds, you'll be able to see exactly what I mean when I say. It's so great. I mean, it's exactly what everyone did when you see them in live in BlizzCon. That's exactly what it is. So 8 players, sorry, there were 12 players. Literally 11 went to Sombra. The other one was like, you know what, nah. And I did the exact same. I saw a team of 6 Sombras against me, and you know what? Since myself, I don't want to shy down from the truth, but I believe I'm an okay, probably a good May. And so, do you know what? And people were saying, there is no counter to Sombra, but there are so many counters that nobody's actually thinking about. So you got Winston, his electricity will grab her from magnificent distance. Soldiers, if I am correct, Soldier's ult can actually see her through nothingness, which is brilliant. I mean, that will save everyone so much time. And as you can see, I'm just going to go straight to May. There's already 4 Sombras on my team and 6 on their team. And it is going to be pretty much us just hopping right into the game, because I thought it was a really good game as a May. I mean, because she is pretty much Sombra's, I think she is also a good counter to Sombra, just because she can slow down and stop her from teleporting, which is actually a really good thing to actually do. Let's just see if I can get myself into a nice quick section of the game. So here we are, and we're just going to hop right in. I'm going to talk about something I just found out quite recently, which I was really happy with, but I'll talk about that later. So here we're just hopping right into a game, and I do love my May. And May, like people say, she's a demon. If you're playing against her, she's a demon. Otherwise, she is the best character you can ever play in the world. And ignore that death. But there's something I really want to show you next. So as you can see, there were 6 players on their side as Sombra, so it gets really difficult. But here I'm trying to plead with my team, saying, can we switch around so that I can also play Sombra in the next round? But look at this. When you get the wall and jump at the same time, she actually pole vaults herself forward a little further and a little higher, which is actually something I just found out. And I was like, oh, it's a nice idea to do. But that was Sombra's EMP. And Just if any of you like hardcore Sombra fans, you're going to see a lot of dying Sombras in this game. And so we're going to talk about what her moves are. So I think if we get there in time, you'll be able to see there is a hacked module there only they can get because they've hacked it, and therefore we are. And actually, no wait, I take that back. We've hacked it, so only we can get it. The life actually regains much faster, and that none of the enemies can hack it until it is no longer being hacked. And then you have her other one, which is teleport. So she can throw a little device, and she teleports right to it. So what you're going to see is that some of them, I don't want to say blink, but some of them just automatically disappear. So I mean, I don't know why no one's actually taking that little point. They should be taking that as you know, as reassurance. And yeah, that's pretty cheap of me, just getting a three piece kill there. But hey, you're a Mei, you're gonna have to do it. And Mei's ultimate actually is faster to actually deploy now. So when she drops it, there you go. She has taken that point, and it was a pain. And that's her teleport. And soon I think you'll be able to see me just murder enough of them. But now we can't touch that health, and that is a really critical health point. There you go, see it? If you actually saw all those lines, she was actually trying to hack me. Which obviously I found a bitch move because, hey, I don't want to be hacked. But it comes to a point where, see there? I was able to use my ice, god damn. I'm going to call her a glacier, I should actually remember the name. But I used my ice power before she used the EMP, and in the EMP, I do not get affected at all because I'm in my ice block. I think that's the name, the ice block. And it's pretty cool because one thing I do want to check is, do different people's like passive abilities work? There I am hacked, so I can't use my wall or my ice block. But I actually want to try. Maybe you can't actually fly as Pharaoh when you're being hacked. I have no idea, never tried it. But again, it is passive, so it might not be the case where it would do such a thing. But it would be a nice idea to see like which people are actually affected by. And as you can see here, she was automatically trying to throw her teleporter, hacked and died. And we get the first point. It's not going to be like this because, yeah, because I start playing Sombra and it goes downhill. So we've just begun with Sombra, and I will have to say, I'm sorry that there is a commentary today. I mean, in truth, I actually genuinely had actual voice capturing moments. But what happened is that for some reason, I'm going to say for some reason, that my recording audio never actually worked, and it came to a point where I'm now slightly annoyed because it was meant to be a quick done deal where I had all this gameplay, I had all this footage, I had some funny moments, some funny quips. I actually enjoyed listening to it, actually playing it, and enjoyed my commentary when I was doing it, but it just went downhill from there. I don't want to get on too much because you're here to hear Sombra, not my shitty way of explaining why everything went so badly. But as you can see here, the good thing about Sombra is that she's so agile, so you can actually move left and right. And on top of that, her mag is 60. She has 60 ammo, and I'm just sat here waiting for her hack to disappear so we can take it, so that it becomes like a pivotal point in our time. So now that we can use it, I can now move on. But she has 60 bullets in her mag, and it's so mind-blowing because you just keep on spraying, and half the time you don't actually need to aim anymore. I mean, the bad thing, which is good that they've done, is that it actually is harder for her to kill because it takes less damage now. But it's just brilliant because you got so much of it, and against tanks, if you're not going to miss, you're going to have a party because you're just going to keep on spraying and keep on going. But there's only one thing I'm worried about the Sombra, is that, is she OP? Because all of this ability to not be seen, not to move so much, to actually teleport away from danger, especially the hack, that EMP is a little OP. I think if anything they need to give it a little longer to charge it, because I don't know how many EMPs I've seen in this game. But it comes to a point where I think she would be, when you're against a pro, she's just going to be the next Tracer. And that's all I can say, is that she will be the next Tracer to annoy everyone. And I'm not talking about, you know how Tracer, like, disappear, you can just get some person to block her off or anything. No. This is going to be just fully annoying because she can teleport from anywhere. She can leave the teleport back at base so she can regain all her health back. And this is where it becomes annoying because you should be able to do something. But it just becomes really enjoyable. When I was playing her, I actually had a lot of fun playing, and it just became more of a point where it's not as much as a guessing game, but it's like she's always running into risks because she's low health and low damage, but so agile that it becomes such a menace. And the one thing they have put, which is nice, it is actually quite nice, is a passive ability. So anybody less than, if I'm correct, is it 30% or 50%? Don't take my word for it, I have forgotten just now. I said it correctly when I was recording, but I've forgotten what the answer was. But if you are below 30% or 50%, you should be able to see enemies through walls when they are, not when I am. But when they are, you can actually see them through walls and actually spook up on them, because then it gives you the moral advantage of actually, well, pretty much destroying them. If they're like a bastion at really low health, oh, you can take full advantage with 60 clip. It doesn't matter. Anybody with that low health and you know where they are, it just becomes such a threat to them that you can actually pop in and destroy them. But all in all, I've actually enjoyed playing with Sombra, and her skin's lovely. Her moveset, oh, the only thing I didn't like about the game was I have two buttons for my moves. So I have a number pad on my mouse, which is Razer Naga, not sponsored, so don't worry. But I have the Razer Naga, so I have a one button which does my one of my moves, and I have the E button which does my other special ability. And what's happened is that my E button, I really wanted it to be my invisibility, and I wanted my the teleport to be my one button, because it's so much easier for me to actually move a lot when I'm actually having the mouse pad than to actually press E, because when you're invisible you can move instantly, but I would rather it be teleporting so I can move my mouse and throw at the exact same time when I need to with my thumb. But aside from that, once it goes live away from PTR, I can then go and change any buttons I like, and I can enjoy exactly how I'm playing. But apart from that, I have loved her. And will she be my main? That is yet to tell, because my current mains are Mei, and Trace is also one of my mains, but I have been playing a lot of Pharah, Reinhardt, and I've been dabbling left and right. I can play the majority of some, but there are just some I just do not ever want to touch. But that's another story in itself. I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like and do subscribe if you enjoy my content. I have been so busy since it's coming to Christmas, and I'm going on holiday soon, and just I got a lot of stuff to do, as well as like promotions coming over, and a lot of it's not an excuse, but I've had a lot of time. I haven't had any time, so everything I am uploading these days are pretty much like backlogs of stuff I already had. So like Inside, I've recorded, but I'm now just uploading them slowly. Mirror's Edge should be done soon, and I got a few games. So Diablo, I've started. If you're all like a Diablo fan, hit me up. I'm actually playing the season 8 with a buddy of mine, and we're going to be going through it. I'll be leaving it as an hour snippet, but we'll talk about that later. That was like a quick update, which I didn't want to do. But anyways, guys, I played Sombra. It was fun, and I actually will play a lot more of her. Maybe in the PTR again. Maybe actually when I'll wait for it to come live. But I've been SirReasoner. I've been your host. I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.